Hello, 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 hello. What's up? How we doing? How's it going? Good to see y'all. Oh, sorry, I'm a teensy bit late. I was messing around in Linux. I almost considered having a messing around in Linux evening, but I have to continue Silent Hill 2. I keep thinking about it. I must go on. I'm trying really hard to make it the year of the Linux desktop for me. Oh, yes. Remember to do your homework, Enjoyers Committee. We are convening our next meeting on Monday, the 13th, the night of the full moon. And yeah, the homework was watch the 13th floor. Just like the Doctor in Doctor Who, fully spelled out. However, if I ever talk about Doctor Who online, I do love to just type it as dr.who. Love to do that. It would be a really good post to do like, here's a list of my favorite things, and then do like all the incorrect spellings for everything. But you'd have to think of enough of the things that would piss people off. I have not. I'm doing the usual Linux experience where I've done so much and have moved not at all from the starting point. I feel like I've achieved a lot. Literally nothing has changed. Save your thoughts and opinions for the meeting of the Enjoyers Committee. Don't waste them now. Waste them then. I did learn things. I learned some things. I can say that one of the things that I'm running into is, I guess, the Linux world has been slowly switching from X11 or Xorg to Wayland. And Wayland is different. Wayland is a protocol. I don't really have a grasp at the moment on what the fuck they expect you to do. But I will say that Wayland does not seem very user friendly. In Xorg, you had some control over things. You know, you had somewhere to start looking if you had an issue, blah, blah, blah. Wayland, it's really not clear. Ah, that's interesting because in my case, because I'm experiencing an edge case, the impression I came away with was that Wayland sucks if you are outside of the norm. that's that's what I came away from it with. Um, actually, to be honest, I don't have a whole lot of strong opinions yet about it, but um, well, you see, I'm not even having an NVIDIA problem. At least I don't think so. I think here's what has been happening. I have been decoding the EDIDs from the capture card because my suspicion from the get-go was that this is probably an EDID problem that for whatever reason Windows smooths over. But now I've drifted in another direction. I think what was happening is I think in Windows space there was smoothing over happening, but the smoothing over was essentially with HDMI signals. I think, I don't know if it's specifically HDMI, it might be, but devices, Windows, etc., will sometimes do things differently from what you've set to achieve a good enough. If that makes sense. It might not be exactly what you've set, but it'll be close enough or something like that or whatever. It'll work. So like in this case here, I'm seeing 4K 120 hertz. You guys are seeing, in terms of my capture, I'm capturing 4K 60 hertz, which is then downscaled to 1920 by 1080 and 60 FPS. And I think that this is working because of some automatic behind the scenes color mode switching. Because the EDID for the capture card indicates that 4K 120 hertz is actually only available under certain color profiles. So like not full RGB. Yeah, probably we're doing 420. Yeah, exactly. Now here's where I got kind of irritated, is that when you're on Wayland, there's fucking no way to fix that. Except maybe if you do wild shit. Like I might have to generate a fake EDID to convince Linux to do what I want it to do. Because there is no provided way to change color modes or any control over that at all. And also, I'm jealous of the people that seem to have an NVIDIA driver that has settings. I'm on the latest, 560 or whatever, but I got the same NVIDIA settings that I've always seen on Linux, like from before the large gap and now still today. It's the NVIDIA settings that has no settings. It's just like, yep, I'm a driver. Here's your video card. And I offer you this setting. You can toggle on or off whether you would like it to ask you if you really want to quit when you click quit. Oh, cool. Thank you for this setting. So it seems like it's going to be a real bitch to actually do that, to actually get GNOME to allow me to have 4K at 120 hertz via the right color mode. I really don't know yet how to do that, and what I have found looks like a major pain in the ass. I'm using the proprietary driver, I believe. I'm using the one that Ubuntu installs when you let Ubuntu handle it. I mean, what would be the point? What's different? Also, I don't want to denigrate this person, but I have been engaged in a post that I made on Ubuntu's discourse. Okay, well, why are you suggesting it then? I guess I could try that stuff for fun, but I haven't had any indication in my searching that there's a driver problem. And I don't know if I want to complicate it, you know what I mean? But yeah, I've only had one person who's jumped in to discussion with me, and I really appreciate that they wanted to be helpful, but the whole way through, they could not grasp what I was trying to say about the capture card. They opened by being like, well, I don't think you can do 4K 144 on HDMI or whatever. Essentially, they were like, you're probably pushing it. I'm like, yeah, I know. I look, man, I know all about HDMI 2.1 and length of cable runs, and all my devices are HDMI 2.1 and doodly-doo-doo-doo. And then I kept explaining, like, I'm not even trying to get 4K 144, although hypothetically I should be able to have that. Well, actually, no, never mind. I'm not even trying to hit that because the max I can do is from the capture card pass-through 120 hertz at 4K. And I know it supports this. This is how it was on Windows. And at no point did that person that I kept replying to, like, you ever have somebody that, like, they're not getting it and you're being polite, but you reach a point where you're like, I can't correct this person again because it seems like it's just going to come across rude no matter how I say it, but I keep correcting them and they keep getting it wrong. Like at the end, he's like, oh, okay. I mean, I literally said, like, well, I'm targeting 120 hertz because the pass-through on the capture card, that's the max. The recording capture, it maxes out at 60, but the pass-through, and like they just didn't understand what the pass-through was, and they responded to that with like, well, I guess you should do 144 hertz then. I'm like, why are you so hyper-focusing on this thing that you don't understand? It was like talking to Groot. Sometimes, I guess, similar to talking to chat, yeah. I don't want to denigrate this person. They're very nice, and it's nice of them trying to help me. I just wish somebody else was in there. Because I also, what's a little annoying about it is I went to great lengths to write a really good support request post. You know what I mean? I followed all the parameters to a T. I had information dumps from every relevant command. You know exactly what devices I'm using, what parameters I'm trying to achieve, and what the problem is and everything. And then I feel like this person came in here and just fumbled my efforts. I handed them a silver platter and they were blah, 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 blah. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. They fumbled the bag, man. They were handed a perfect post. It was really a perfect post. Everyone said it was perfect. Anyway, that's where I'm at. My hunch at the moment is that it is to do with color mode, and I really, yeah, if a yeah. And I don't know EDID, but I guess I am gonna have to learn it, because what else can I do? This is a very fixable thing in Xorg, but I don't want to go back to Xorg and then just like that'll just fuck me eventually, right? Because everybody's trying to get off of Xorg. So, well, maybe you can help me then. I'll post in gear if I end up not being able to figure it out. But I have found a number of posts. And shout out to my Arch Linux heads out there, because I have found that the most in-depth forum posts that are really like technical and stay on topic and the people seem to care about figuring it out, it's the Arch Linux folks. Yeah, and the wiki, very good, yes. What are you trying to say, Doug? Are you trying to encourage IFA to assassinate my monitor? But I almost thought about going live on Linux this evening just for funsies. If I go down to fuck, I don't have the resolution memorized. I think of it as 2K. If I go down to 2K, I can have 120 hertz, the whole shebang. OBS works, and I could hypothetically capture that and go live. But man, it's not as crisp and nice. So I figured this would just be a waste of our time. Do you want to see my post? For those interested, I'll share it with you. If I have it here, yes I do. Frankly, I just want to flex about how good my opening post was. It was, I say, perfect. I may have edited it 6 times, but it's perfect. It is a lot, yeah. Well, that's the thing, is I think that that's why I hate explaining my setup to anybody, or, I mean, seeking help. It's so hard to convey the information. Like, I can keep it in my head because I'm used to this being a fucking complicated shitstorm. But whenever somebody else has to get involved, bleh. I mean, but on the other hand, we are really just talking about an HDMI cable going from a GPU to a capture card. And the capture card has an input and an output, and then the output goes to a monitor. So on the other hand, it's not that complex, you know? Be right back, just one moment. Also, you say a diagram might help, but the one time I made a diagram in my setup, people were like, holy fucking shit. My thought is we need to read the EDID of the monitor without the capture card in the way and then use that as the override. I don't think I agree, because the monitor that Wayland or Gnome or whatever is seeing is the capture card. The monitor is just handled by the capture card. Right. Oh, so you think... I don't know. I don't think that that'll... I don't know that that's going to work. I mean, I know that it doesn't know what to do with the capture card EDID. Yeah. If I connect directly to the monitor, I get 144 hertz instantly. No problem. Everything's fine. At 4K. But the thing, well, right. And I would not be able to get 144 hertz through the capture card because the capture card pass-through maxes out at 120 hertz. Right. But I think that... So here's the deal. It does understand the capture card's EDID for everything below 4K, right? It's just that at 4K, you have to start involving color modes because of bandwidth issues. So, like, you can't do 4K 120 at full RGB, basically. But you can do 4K 120 at 420, right? So that to me seems like that's the gap that needs filled, is like being able to force it to... But it's not, though. Yeah. I don't understand why it's not doing that. I guess, I mean, I'm not totally shooting down what you're saying. I guess what I'm saying is I don't understand the difference between mimicking my monitor at the final end of the chain versus just, I don't know, presenting the capture card's information in a way Waylon can understand. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, yeah, I can do that. Well, the capture card EDID is at the end of my post that I shared there. Um, but I'll have to get. Hello. Um, what the fuck? I don't have any of my saves from last night. Is this because is this because of my dual booting? I can't think how. I split this drive in half, and Linux has its own game drive. So why? I did open up Silent Hill 2 on Linux to test it, but like, would that overwrite all of my saves? I don't know how I would have nuked them. Fuck, that sucks. I just lose the whole hotel. Yeah, it should have been up to date as soon as I closed the game yesterday. I don't even know. That like never happens. Try restarting Steam. Well, so I opened up Silent Hill 2 shortly before I went live here on Linux. And it was in the wrong spot, but I just thought, oh, well, maybe it didn't pull down the saves on the Linux side here. And I didn't think that that would affect I didn't think that would affect anything. I mean, it's not like I don't have Steam on other things. I have it on the Steam Deck, for instance. I've never had like just an entire day of saves disappear. I don't think this is Linux's fault. Well, it is like the likeliest culprit actually, but I don't think that did anything. Check the save files. I don't even know where Silent Hill 2 save files would be. Plus, it's set to put my save files in the cloud, so I assume it would be overwriting them. Yeah, but don't some games keep your saves and shit like in a totally different fucking location? Yeah, like this is the engine and stuff, but not where the saves would be. They're not here. It would be in someplace weird, like documents or something like that. Or, yeah, fucking in a real stupid location. All right. Well, if I'm going to go dig into my computer, you don't get to see. Okay. Ugh. Mm-hmm. Silent Hill 2. Saved. Save games. Excuse me, sorry. There are saves in here from yesterday. And then there's a file in here that says Steam Auto Cloud. But yeah, there's a bunch of saves in here that are all like 1/9/2025. The times are weird though. 5 a.m., 5 a.m., 5 a.m. Oh, maybe I didn't fix the clock on my machine. I don't know. Account remote storage. I'm gonna copy these somewhere just in case they're good. And then store account remote storage. Can I see that inside of Steam? Account details. Store preferences. Why is it not? Okay, I guess I have to log into a browser to see this. I'll fucking do it. I didn't want to do it. That's a problem that I just didn't. It didn't come to my mind that this would be a problem. Because I would have thought that Steam would just handle that. View Steam Cloud. Silent Hill 2. 17 files. Show files. Well, the timestamps are different. I don't know if this helps me very much to understand So 0, 7, 10. Yeah, it's the same size. 1, 7, 5, same size. Yeah, these are the same files, but they have different times. So for me, most of them say the 9th. A couple of them say the 8th. For Steam, most of them say the 8th, and some of them say the 9th. But it looks like they are all the same times. Or all the same size. Sorry, I meant to say the same size. I think anyway. Save game data 12. Yeah, 621. 11. 576. Yep. So it blew away my saves from yesterday. I guess we have to speed run. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do. I could try to tell it, let's see. Don't keep my games in the cloud. And I'll start it up and see what it does. I don't think it's even, I don't think it's file recovery. There's just the 12 saves, and I think it just overwrote them all. So I don't think there's any way to recover that. Yeah. That's with the shared saves off. So no, they really don't. Yeah, they don't. True, yeah, I could use the other apple now. It's exciting. Yeah, I mean, I know what all to do, so I'm just gonna go smash through it. I think it'll go faster than we think. It is really irritating, but I think it'll go faster than we think. It was slow on the first go because we were having to figure everything out. The worst part is having to do the damn basement over again. don't think there were any items down here. Or up here. I think there's almost nothing up there. As well as around here.
This place hasn't changed at all in 3 years.
Okay. Let's get the map.
Our room. Mary.
Let's get the key.
Did I scare you?
Yeah, you did.
I don't think there was anything else here. Well, there is. There's the music. No items or anything.
Laura.
It's gotta be somewhere.
Just want to make sure my doors are all marked. The map. Can you do the book from below? Maybe. It's a good question. Nothing in here. Okay. Go ahead and use this key. Yep, and yep. Okay. Come on. It's stupid. I hate interaction things that are based off of camera position. It's so weird. They never work right. Yep, payback there. I don't remember where all the legs are, so I will be still checking carefully around corners here. Because I am traumatized. This was the room of generosity, though. We love the room of generosity. still want all my doors marked on my map. I need it. I need it. It's important to my mental health. Hi. Where are we now? Uh-huh. Let's see. Down here, we don't have the key to 107. We'll get it. That's the other wing. There's that. And we're going to have the scary hallway. Or not. Thought we were supposed to have a scary hallway. Now we have scary hallway? Maybe that was on the second floor, actually. I might be thinking of the second floor. Yeah, I am. Open the fuck up, please. Okay. And yeah, we just never get in 105, and that's fine. And just touch this and leave. I'm going to check on that book for you. I would imagine that it's not there yet. But it would be cool. I think it would have been on this one. No, it falls like there. No, I think they change things later when you're up there. But interesting thought. I did know that. I saw that in the EDID, which I don't think is true, but maybe. No, yeah, I guess that could be. I did get it after that. Sunrise wing. Okay, I don't even have to fight you because you're just whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, this is locked forever. That's fine. This is not. That got me again. God damn it. Oh. I never even got the bad apple, did I? I did forget where that was. That was outside. That was the one outside item. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, I never went and did the reading room. Do I even need to bother? I don't think I need to bother yet. Unless the game blocks me from progressing until I do it. Which it might do. Okay, I can't open that with a ripe apple. Whoa! God, they're still gonna get me, even though I've already experienced all these scares. Seth, thank you for the bits. Big suspicious wall. I wonder if something will happen there. Already went down there. Locked. 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 Outside. And let's see here. Before that... We need the key for the elevator from the garden, I think. Yep. This is fine. I'm feeling good. We're smashing this.
Twist his dick!
There is legs in there, I'm pretty sure. Oops. Oh, if there was anything in the bathtub, I would have killed it. Oh, there aren't. Must be thinking of a different room again. Or... no, next room. Okay. So now we're back on the second floor. We need to go downstairs to get the book. We also haven't done the entire right side yet. I'm forgetting what's over there that I even need. We haven't done the reading room. But we can go down and get the light bulb now. Oh, we need the key to 107. We have the key to 107, so we can go outside and get that shit as well. I think the... is that the elevator key that's out there? Okay. Oh my god. He is ruining my life. Oh, well, that's fine. I was too ambitious trying to headshot her that close. Oh! Oh, the fireplace key. That's right. It's what we needed. Damn legs keep coming back to life. I don't know where the other ones went. I don't need to know. I'm leaving. I have used up a lot of my bullets trying to be speedy here. So there is that. Okay. We are here now. We've got the red light bulb. We can go down to the second floor, to the reading room. The elevator key. Quick save. Okay, so we got that. We should probably do these rooms on this side over here. Now, get that over with. This is the one that had scary legs. This one or the room next to it over here. Yeah, right here. There you are, you little bitch. Ah, shit. Did the sack one crawl through the wall? I think it did. I think that's what happened to it. Hello? Okay, well, I don't love that. Oh god, oh no! Oh god! Oh jeez! Oh god. And we're fine. It was close, but we're fine. You didn't make it. This is that room. I guess any apple will do. Is that different from when we used the rotten apple? Or no? I don't even know. I don't remember. I mean, that's the dichotomy you'd want, right? Rotten apple, nice room. Nice apple, rotten room. Oh, hi. You know what? I'm just gonna leave, actually. I'm trying to think what's next here. We have the employee elevator. We have room 312. Oh, that's where... Okay. I think we just have to do employee elevator now. Which is on the second floor, actually. I think it's over here. No. It's over here. Oh, wait. Is there anything else in this room? No, I guess not. I don't remember. Wait for leave. Interact with bread? What? Okay, well that wasn't what I expected. Oh, that got me up here. That also got me up here. You're still getting me up here? I don't like what's happening. This did not happen before. Well, I have nothing. I forgot that I had nothing. Can you go back to being too dumb to hurt me? Well, at least I got to interact with Brad. Oh yeah, forgot this room is totally useless. Nothing here. You coming? Yeah, keep trucking. Whoops. Whoops. Almost there, folks. We're almost there. The hell? There was a sound in this room. It's so hard to see the interaction thing. Seven, 4, 1, 4. How did I not try that? I must have tried that, right? Oh, I never grabbed the map for this place. Whoops. I think that's in the center area. Did you keep going or turn around? Oh god. Gotta interact with Johnny, one hot guy. Okay. That is that. Uh-oh. Ugh. Horrible. Okay. We need to go to the maintenance room and then liquor storage. Flynn, what do you think this is? The Nintendo eShop? Ages 8 and up? Okay, I gotta wait for him to go away. Okay. My apologies. I thought you were trying to make a lewd joke. And that's it, folks. We have done it. It took an hour.
I'm not gonna fucking lick the butthole.
Yeah. And now to go get my stuff. Probably, right? I get to have my stuff back, right? Yeah, no problem, six-sided. Why are we getting a whole film for this? That was weird. Why not? Okay. Oh. Oh. I wonder why. Why is that, I wonder? Okay, did I really do everything? Other than, you know, that? I just saved, y'all. I mean, I can save again. But I did just save. It's also not going to protect us from whatever happened to the saves before. More saves will not do anything. So there's that. There's those other things there, but that's all that stuff's blocked, including the restroom. They're not marked on my map, but that's okay. Hmm. Well, that connects to both of those, but then it doesn't go anywhere. So I don't think that's the answer. This one does go through the door. And then your path goes across there to nowhere in that case. Oh. What began with 3, one would soon deplore. 7 kindly souls opened the door. Trading 1 for 2 away she would roam, but the love of 5 would bring her back home. Taunted by the 2, she would toil away, leaving 1 behind. She has found a way. Let's see. Okay. Actually, reset. I thought it was addition. Like, is it just adding up the numbers that are mentioned? So, like 3, 1, 7, 11? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3. I feel like that's what I tried. Well, I wasn't sure about that, but like 3 and then 2. So 9. The first statement screws this up, right? Is this 2? Is this 1 minus 2? Or just does this become 2 and then plus 5 is 7? Or is it 1 minus 2, so we're at negative 1? Plus 5, so 3? Taunted by the 2, she would toil away, leaving 1 behind. So is this 1 turn? I also don't know which applies to whom. So let's see. This one I was thinking was 1. Okay, so it is her. And that takes her all the way to her end. So she's good. What about this one? I thought this was 9. Does she get all the way to her door? No. Began with 3. 1 would soon deplore. 7 kindly souls opened up the door. 3 minus 1 is 2, plus 7 is 9. So... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did it seem like she got all the way to her end? I'm gonna try 8. 8 was not correct, so I think it's just 7 in her case. So then what about this one? Trading 1 for 2. She would roam, but the love of 5 would bring her back home. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I wonder. I just want to test. No, too much. Is it just 5? I think it is. Very confusing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I did, and I'd seen them going in the doors, so I thought that must be correct. But then I had to walk through everything over again. God, this room. Well, just a heads up to mentally steel yourself for what is about to transpire.
Are you taping again? Come on. I don't know why, but I just love it here. It's so peaceful. You know what I heard? This whole area used to be a sacred place. I think I can see why. It's too bad we have to leave. Promise you'll take me again, James?
Hey, there you are. Do you know where Mary is? Come on, talk to me.
Mary's gone. She's dead.
Liar. That's a lie.
No. It's the truth.
She died because she was sick.
I killed her.
Killer? Why'd you do it? I hate you. I want her back. Give her back to me. I knew it. You didn't care about her. I hate you, James. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. She was always waiting for you. Why? Why?
Gasp.
I'm sorry. Mary, you know, isn't here.
Pretty rough. Tigger, thank you for 13 months.
James!
Mary?
James! Where are you? I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you. Please, come to me. Do you hate me? Please, why won't you come?
But where? Where are you?
You're so close now. Please, don't give up. Don't leave me out here, James! James!
I think they did it well here. It's more stylized. I think it still has the impact. You can tell what's going on. It wasn't like completely obscured or anything like that. And also this transition. Ugh. I think That's why I like this game so much, because this feels like what it feels like inside when you feel bad about something, you know? It feels like you're seeing how James feels as you go. His internal degradation, rotting from the inside. Jesus. Oh man, this song. Yeah, this is the track here. Wow, the delayed timing on that falling is really good. I have to say that, like, I was interested and excited for this game, but I didn't realize how far out of the park they were going to absolutely blast it. Just into the stratosphere. The audio and visuals are perfect. The sound of James's footsteps in this wet carpet, squishing along. Sounds real. And the way this place is disintegrating as you're walking through it just feels perfectly matched to the mood. Oh yeah, this place is disintegrating in an unnatural way, right? Our first pass through it, it seemed like it was, it came across as abandoned. This pass, it seems diseased. You asking me, Ends? You asking me if I played RE7? Oh, okay. Tricked. Bamboozled. Swindled. Flummoxed. Uh-huh. Question mark. This track droning away reminds me of Twin Peaks a little bit. It's a teensy bit Twin Peaksy. I feel like if I walk on that again, it is going to collapse. I think that's why we got the good big question mark. So I'm going to avoid it for the moment. Oh, we're still quite far from the end. And no, it is not. I don't have any idea how you get that ending. I don't remember. I remember seeing it. I remember the music, sort of. I don't remember what you have to do to get it. Kind of similar for Silent Hill 3. I remember getting the fucking, what was it? It was like Power Rangers, Sailor Moon, something outfit for Heather. And like, was it a laser sword that she had? Still can't get it right. And there's some other words in there, but we don't get to read them. They're backwards. $22. Oh, right. She had like an antenna on her helmet that she could shoot laser beams from. That's what it was. I think. Thank you. There is no healing of thy bruise. Thy wound is grievous. That's so good. So very, very good. I don't know, Grinder. I just don't know, Grinder. Bit of a mood shift. Could say that. Okay. Nothing left to do but fall. That, I think, seems right, Ends. That is what this seems like. Is it breaking more, or do I need to do... Oh, I know what I need to do. I'm done. I need this. It's full of heavy shit on purpose. It was made to look heavy. So you would go, oh, that's heavy. I should put it on the thingy. But no, I'm like, James should break it with his body, and then break his body. Well, go on, James. Jump, why don't you? Huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, it looks... Much of it looks burned. There's like ash. I think you're right about it being like burned and then put out. That is the look that we are seeing here. Wash yourselves. Make yourselves clean. Remove the evil of your deeds from my sight. Yeah, James. Remove yourself. Apparently this hole he doesn't want to jump in. A nice touch. Pardon me. I am sorry. Oh, that's right. It came from. Yeah. That's more what I expected. Mm-hmm. Leon. Leon. Look, that's a great game as well. Just in different ways. Silent Hill is the thinking man's Resident Evil. Oh no. No, 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 no. Every time. Every fucking time. Uh-huh. It's really weird what they did there. Huh. Just really specific chunks that fell off of the wall. Ugh. Oh yeah, look at this. Huh? I can go up? No, I can't. That's where I'm at. I'm on the second floor. Of course, I can't go to the first floor. Chernobyl Diaries? Exclamation point, James thought. Well, we found where all the water went. That's funny because they did allude to that with the bar being flooded, didn't they? Front door is right there. James, you could climb over this shit. You could climb over this shit and get the fuck out of here, James. You don't have to go to whatever Bloober team has waiting for you through here, you know? You don't have to do that. Remember those lures? What happened to the lures? I love this concept, though, that you go through the whole hotel. Burnt out. And then this is the kind of thing that happens when they pump a lot of fucking water into a place. It's got to go somewhere. Oh, it would be fucking freezing. It would be freezing. And I don't really think there is... I don't think either option is better. I don't think there's a better here. There's bad, and there's also bad. I love how terrifying they managed to make this. Well, we don't have no can opener no more. God, look at this place. Yeah, this looks incredible. One feeling that you rarely get to feel when you're playing a Silent Hill game is relief. You never get to feel relief. Did you hear that fucking sound? There was a sound of something like shuffling or falling, and then there was a splash after. Just fucking top tier audio work. Oh, yeah.
Mama? Mama! I was looking for you. You're the only one left. Maybe then I can finally rest. Mama. What's wrong? Wait. You're not my mama. It's you.
I'm sorry, Angela. I think you were right. What we're looking for, it's not here. Not anymore.
Thank you for helping me earlier. But I wish you hadn't. Even Mama said it. I deserve what happened.
No, Angela, that is not true.
Don't pity me. I'm not worth it. Or maybe you think you can save me? Will you love me? Care for me? Heal all my pain? That's what I thought. James. Give me back the knife.
No, I won't.
Saving it for yourself. Have it your way. It doesn't change anything.
It's hot as hell in here.
You see it too? For me, it's always like this.
So crazy to see these scenes like this. Fuck now. Konami, you managed to do one good thing. It was by letting somebody else do better shit than you've done in years and years. Oh, sounds like our friends are back. B12 to be cleared out. No one's returning. Okay, yeah, there wasn't anywhere else to go. We have a bad door. Time for a bad door. Goodbye, hotel. Uh-huh. Now I can save 9 times at once. Thank you, game. This is just what I needed to make sure my saves are saved really hard. Alright, everybody. That is gonna do it for tonight. We only basically redid yesterday's entire stream and then 1 hour of additional gameplay. Oh, I turned Steam Cloud saves off, and as soon as I quit out of here, I'm gonna back up the saves that I do have again. So we should be fine, but trust me, I'm gonna double check. Oh yeah, it was a huge hour. Silent Hill 2 has just always been a really important game to me. And I'm super happy with what they've done with it. Returning to these scenes and the way that they handled them. What really strikes me, I think, is that they understood the tone and the subtlety and the details just right. You know? Completely the opposite from the people who, like, played a little bit of Silent Hill 2, didn't understand it, and then shit out a movie. Like, what Bloober Team has done here, I think, is hard. It's not just like looking at the original game frame by frame and just making sure that you copy it, but with better graphics. They really captured things in the recreation that you don't get just by copying and pasting what you see with your eyes, you know? And that is awesome. I just feel it in every part of the game. Yeah. Yeah, the audio design is absolutely off the charts. Yes. That's definitely, that's what I'm talking about. Like they take it beyond the original game with a lot of aspects because they have so much more to work with in terms of the quality of the character models and, you know, advancements in animation, things like that. James's expressions are so good. They're so human, and you really get a sense of this sort of turmoil that's inside. Yeah. Truly fantastic. And the additional stuff too, there's a lot of things that I know that they lifted from the original game, but they've added on top of that stuff that is, it feels like it was always part of it. That's what's really the key thing, is it feels like it belongs there. Everything feels like it was always part of this story. I've been saying that I truly hope that they get to do 1, 3, and 4. But it depends on how successful this was. I think it was fairly popular, but, you know, it's Konami. This would have to really do some numbers for them to not be like, well, that was a waste of money and time. We only sold 1 million copies. I doubt that it... I don't know what this would hit. Are there any numbers for the sales of this game? It did do 1 million. Wow, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I threw an insane number out or not. After a week or something? Well, that would be encouraging. I'm really glad. This is definitely one of the games that I consider to be one of those like pillars of video games, like a foundational type of game. So more people getting to experience it and experience it in a great and faithful way is just a fantastic thing. Although it's a rough game to get through, even if you like it. It's, I was saying this yesterday, I think, or the day before, but it's just it's a game that's like trying to throw you out of it. It's saying go away the whole time. Every area that I come to, I'm like, oh man, I gotta muster up the strength to go on. So for a game like that to do well is pretty crazy. But on the other hand, maybe people don't know what they're getting into. Well, Resident Evil is not really that scary, usually. It's more goofy. Resident Evil lands in a kind of like action schlock horror sweet spot that I think people can enjoy more than a horror game. Horror games tend to be, I mean, look, they're exhausting. They do market towards horror, I guess. But I mean, also, people don't really find zombies scary anymore. They do and they don't. I mean, I feel like it kind of cycles in and out of like serious treatment to goofy treatment. But Resident Evil 2 was definitely a horror game. It's not as scary as this, I don't think. I think Silent Hill 2 is just really solidly on the objective is to fuck you up. But Resident Evil 2 is pretty damn scary for a Resident Evil game. But then Resident Evil 8, I don't think it was terribly scary. I think it was goofier than it was scary. And more action-y than scary as well. Resident Evil 4 also... Resident Evil 4 is kind of like the Resident Evil game that I think the most people are familiar with because it was such a hit. And I don't think Resident Evil 4 is scary in any way. Resident Evil 7 was wild. But I feel like I need to play through it on PC. Like, I don't know how much experiencing it in VR may have changed my experience. But it was a great experience, was the thing. It was scary. It was visceral. It was the first VR game that really made me feel like, oh, this is a real game in VR. It's not a tech demo. It's not a physics toy. It's not a game where you load and fire guns. I mean, but you do, but like not only that, right? Obviously, Alex came along and really demonstrated what a VR game should be, but Resident Evil 7 was pretty fucking good in VR. I don't know how it would be just playing it like a first-person shooter. Yeah, well, that's what made Resident Evil 4 so mainstream popular, was that it was much more accessible being an over-the-shoulder shooter. And I think it also was the first over-the-shoulder shooter of its type that really perfected that style. There had been over-the-shoulder shooters before, but they were just not as good as Resident Evil 4. It was kind of the one that defined the genre when it came along. Jesus Christ, Puffs. I don't hate tank controls, but I acknowledge that I'm a fucking weirdo with that. I love tank controls games. But yeah. Silent Hill 2 does not compromise on horror. But it's also a different kind of horror compared to most horror games, right? What the hell is happening? Oh, God. I fucking hate this place. In the summer, you have the fucking motorcycle gangs. In the winter, you have the fucking whatever you drive on snow gangs. Yeah, Signalis is a tank controls game, although I think it has the option for you to not use tank controls. If you want a bad, good horror movie, check out Chernobyl Diaries. I will, Ends. We can add that to our Enjoyers Committee list. Open enrollment, anybody who wants to join the Enjoyers Committee. Just a reminder, our next meeting is on Monday. I don't know what we'll be doing. We're going to talk about the 13th floor for about 10 minutes, or maybe 13 minutes, and then we're going to be like, okay, well, we did it. I kind of want to invest more time in it. I'd like to put stuff together to actually show and talk about. But I'm not a guy who has a lot of time. So we'll see. Last time I just put up a GIF of Existence and then we just sort of shot the shit for an hour. Anywhoomst. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. I will be back tomorrow, and we will be continuing Silent Hill 2. Until then, have a beautiful night. See you next stream.